So I kid you not, create 1,000 ads a month. 1,000 individual ads a month in our team. So like
why do you change them so much if you know one's working?
Because if you take two groups, so this has been tested hundreds, like a lot. You take two groups of photography students, right? It's a group of 5 students in each group, let's say. And you say, you've got 8 weeks. We want you to produce the best photograph for the National Geographic contest, right? Go away and come back in 8 weeks and show us what you've got. And they give two groups 2 different approaches. One group is told to perfect a photo. So they go, right, what is the perfect photo for us to make? And they spend weeks and weeks studying photographers, trying to create the perfect shot. And then boom, they get it off week 6. They spend 2 weeks editing it. It's beautiful. The other group is told, take as many photographs as you possibly can. That's all you need to do. Just take as many as you can. And always that second group comes up with a far better photograph than the first group, because what they do is they take loads and loads of photos and they learn about what looks good and what doesn't, and they keep taking more and more photos, and this goes on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And then out of all those photos they take, they go, what's our best one? Well, essentially that's what Meta's doing the whole time with your adverts. So you can create thousands of adverts and Meta will be able to find out which is the best one.
But what I'm saying is, if one's working, why would you change again?
Because, well, that's a more complex question around Meta's signaling. So, I mean, Meta's job, its North Star is attention. So, like, all they want to do is get more attention, more screen time, more ads. To do that, they need to engage their users. So, they can't show the same thing over and over and over again on their feeds. Because it's boring. Your ads, people think of ads as like, I'm creating a TV advert. You're not. You're actually creating a bit of content for people to consume during their entertainment time on social media. So you need to fit into that. And like content on a news feed gets old, it stops getting used. If you post something on Instagram tomorrow, it will get likes. And then what will they do? What will Meta do with it? They'll cycle it out.
Well, I suppose if you look, history doesn't repeat itself, it rhymes. It's like if you go back to the adverts of Heinz in the 50s or fucking McDonald's are revolving their adverts. But McDonald's used the same advert every single time.
Yeah, it's boring.
It's boring. So it's like there's that principle of one, like actually, yeah, brands do reinvent themselves. And then I suppose they will have to reinvent themselves to evolve. But then the 1,000 is because you've got to, it's not an advert on TV. It's not an advert on a billboard. It's slotting into people's entertainment time. And I think that's the nuance.
And the more you create, the more opportunities you give Meta to find spots to capture value and attention and create a customer. So you're almost trying to like play their game. But also it's just the reality of social media is that content fatigues, gets boring, is cycled out. They're always new content. The key with social media working is new content. It's all newness. Like the feeds are time-based feeds. You see things from the last day. You don't see things from 7 days ago.
So digging into the principles of good adverts. So how many adverts do you reckon you've created over the years? 120,000, something like that?
Well, we haven't had this volume forever because we've got a bigger team now. I mean, we've got 4 full-time video editors in our team now. We didn't used to. I would say, something like probably 50,000 ads.
Okay, so 50,000 adverts. It's like you taking all the pictures around a city for the perfect picture. What would you say are some of the principles of like that work in this education yellow brick? Like out of the adverts, the thousands that you've done, like that. Wow. Yeah, what are some of the principles that work?
Education first.
Yeah.
So education, entertainment first, leaning into the platform you're using. So if it's a TikTok ad, make it in TikTok style, make it the same way you create an organic piece of content, basically. So the key principle is merging organic and paid into a single strategy. So it's like when you're creating an ad, you're not creating anything different to what you'd maybe post on your feed.
Is that like kind of a secret then?
That's a key principle. Yeah, it's native. It has to feel native. It has to feel part of the journey.
Yeah.
Then there's obvious things like, we use a thing called ADA. So attention, rate, interest, desire, and action. So all of our ads.
Wait, ADA, attention, desire.
Attention, interest, desire, and action. So attention rate is what percentage of people stop on their feed for your ad. So if you think you're scrolling, right?
Sure.
What percentage stop? So we want that to be above 30%. So all that's dictated by is the thumbnail and the hook, which are the first 3 seconds. So basic principle of advertising, right? But optimizing for that. Interest, average watch time. So after you get that hook, that stop, how long are people staying? We always aim for 4 to 5 seconds on average, is considered like first tier benchmark. So essentially how are you engaging people post hook? Then desire is we use click-through rate. So what percentage of people have enough desire in your product that they're clicking off there?
What's a good click-through rate?
We aim for 1.5%.
Yep.
Outbound click-through. So that's like off the platform. And then action is buying. So like purchase conversions from that ad. And obviously is the final step of the funnel. But yeah, that framework is a really nice optimization framework because you can get an ad that's really working and then you go, oh, the attention's a bit low. Let's improve the hook. The interest rates.
What's the best ad you've ever done with, like, what ads have you run that's given you, and how much dough have you made off it?
Oh my God. We probably got ads that have spent £500,000 on them.
As in, you've made £500,000?
Spent £500,000, which means they're probably making £1 million on them, or £1.5 million.
You spent £500,000 on one ad?
Yeah, we've probably got ads.
What does that advert look like?
It's just really good.
Yeah.
It's a really good ad.
You got David Beckham and Victoria Beckham naked, fucking spraying it all over their gaff. That'd probably cost you an arm and a leg.
It was probably just like a founder story, or they worked really well at the beginning. Founder story.
That's of you and your brother sitting with.
Well, yeah, mum and Charlotte, Figg, and that kind of thing. So, I mean, look, people can go to our ad library and check them out. All video, all I'm talking about video, by the way, and all that stuff. So yeah, but all of that is also just part of ads and all. In the direct to consumer world, it's more about your overall messaging and your value perception of your product and how you build that through your ads, your landing pages, the landing page being your website, your social media presence. It's all about honing your message to try and create value and do what we said earlier, which is create a pricing model that you can spend against.
Scalable pricing model.
So that's like the second brick. It's that whole ecosystem of basically content. I mean, think of it as content.
Yeah. Espressos is sponsored by supply chain software gurus Unleashed. It talks to your e-com and accounting software. It's helped islands cut admin time in half, get granular clarity on your margins, know where your stock is, don't miss availability. Brands like Candy Kittens, Tiny Rebel, and Trip all use Unleashed, and so should you.